As the President-elect, I am also the Chair of the Administration Board, and we look after the finance. As we've been able to report each year, we continue to enjoy strong financial results in both our long-term investments as well as our operating budget. For example, in our long-term investments, we continue to see positive growth in areas where every time I get my retirement savings plan statements, I get to see some negative growth. But here at OACETT, we get to see positive growth each year. So we're managing the long-term investments very well. We found out yesterday that although we're working towards reserves of 9 months' worth of operating budget, we're currently at about 6 months of reserves. 9 months is about the industry standard. So we are slowly creeping towards that goal. In our operating budget, we continue to see surpluses, and it's the surpluses that helps us to do work on our strategic priorities. Retention and onboarding success, we've been seeing a lot of success in that area. The administration area as well as AIDO work together to call a lot of our members who haven't paid their dues, and we've been able to slow down the rate of resignations that we've been seeing. For example, in 2007, 11.49% of our members resigned. In 2009 to 2011, we've been holding steady at under 9%. In fact, last year we were at 8.83% resigned. And the work that the group has done in making the phone calls, we have 6 campaigns that we do throughout the year. The work that we've done making the phone calls has certainly paid off. A total of 480 members paid their membership dues because of the campaign, and that translates to $98,000 in membership dues that we were able to get back after these calls. As Rod has already mentioned, we continue to see growth in membership, but not only that, we also continue to see growth in the percentage of our members who are certified. Last year, at this time, there were 382 less members than what there are today. But there was also 385 less certified members. And we're finally up to a point where we're seeing 68% of our members are certified. You know, when I started on council, I think that number was about 61%, 62%. So that's very positive for us. One of the areas that we work on is in IT, and the improvements that we've seen this past year in IT include the online registration and applications. There's been a lot of work that's been done there. Many of us remember the day where if we wanted to put in an application or we wanted to register for something, it was paper-based. We had to mail it in and wait for the mail to catch up. Now, a lot of our programs are offered online, and the registration for them, we can just go online and sign up. Also, you can now pay your dues through Interact online. This past year, this past 6 months actually, we spent a lot of time looking at our lease options. Build on the success that we have seen with the onboarding and the retention, with continuing the phone calls, continuing the follow-ups with people that haven't renewed. The IT projects that we are looking at, we're looking at a document management system. A lot of the files are still in paper-based, and we're looking at what we can do as far as getting that all electronic. And also we're looking at a major update of our website to make sure that we're current, to make sure that it's moving in the right direction, pleasing to those that go on the website. And of course, this year we'll have the elections to worry about as we have our elections for the next term of council, which begin at the AGM next year. The finance and administration area also look after the human resources part of the office. We have wonderful staff, very dedicated staff, and I'm sure that you've met a number of them here already, and if you haven't, make sure that you get a chance to meet those that are here and thank them for all their hard work. Because quite often we go to the office for a meeting in the evening and there's still a number of them that are still there working hard. But we have to take a look at succession planning. We have some people that are retiring. We have opportunities for our staff, and we want to keep them challenged. And succession planning is not just something that we worry about with our volunteers, but also with our dedicated staff. And also staff development, working on giving opportunities for professional development. We often talk about it with our members, but it's important for our staff as well. And there's opportunities that are given regularly for our staff to get their professional development. With that, I'm turning it over to Mr. Saunders, our past president.